Are you looking to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life? One key aspect to achieving this is through developing your consciousness. But you may be asking, so what is consciousness? Well, to put it simply, it's that voice in your head that tells you, I'm hungry, I should probably eat something, or, I'm tired, I should probably take a nap. It's what allows you to be aware of yourself and your surroundings. But let's break it down a bit further. Imagine your brain is a computer, and consciousness is like the operating system. It's the software that makes all the other parts of the computer run smoothly. Without consciousness, you're just a fancy robot with no sense of self. But just like how there's different types of computers, there's also different levels of consciousness. You have your basic level, like when you're in a deep sleep and you're not aware of anything happening around you. Then there's the intermediate level, like when you're daydreaming and you're aware of your surroundings but your mind is elsewhere. And then there's the advanced level, where you're fully alert, aware, and able to process and respond to information from the environment. This is where you are at your peak consciousness. And let's be real, who doesn't want to be at their peak consciousness all the time? But why is consciousness so important? Well, being conscious allows you to make more informed decisions, have deeper connections with others, and improve your overall well-being. Let's dive into some examples. By being more aware of your thoughts and emotions, you can learn to control them, which can lead to a more focused mind and better decision-making. Imagine being able to stay calm during a stressful situation at work or home instead of reacting impulsively. Another benefit of consciousness is the ability to improve your memory and learning. By paying attention to new information and actively trying to remember it, you can improve your ability to recall that information later on. This can be especially helpful in school or on the job. And lastly, by becoming more aware of yourself and others, you can build deeper and more meaningful relationships. Imagine being fully present and listening actively to a loved one. You would be able to understand their perspective and emotions much better, leading to stronger connections. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How do I improve my consciousness? Do I need to get a new brain? The good news is, no, you don't need a new brain. There are ways to improve your consciousness and it's easier than you think. How can you become more conscious? Well, first things first, you gotta wanna. Consciousness takes effort, my friend. But don't worry, I've got some tips to make it a little easier. Slow down. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle. But by slowing down, you'll give yourself the space to be more present and aware. Try taking a few deep breaths, or going for a walk in nature. You might be surprised at what you see and hear when you're not in a rush. Get curious. Consciousness is all about being aware of what's happening in the present moment. And the best way to do that is to approach each experience with curiosity and openness. Be like a kid again and ask, why? What if? Turn off the autopilot. We all have routines and habits that we fall into. But by shaking things up a bit, you can snap out of autopilot and be more present. Try something new, something that challenges you. Take a different route to work, try a new hobby, or cook a new recipe. You'll be surprised of how much you'll learn about yourself and the world. Be mindful. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment, non-judgmentally. Give it a try by focusing on your breath, doing a body scan, or practicing mindfulness meditation. Be like a Zen monk and be fully in the moment. Laugh a little. Humor can be a great way to snap out of the serious mindset and become more present. So, don't be afraid to crack a joke or watch a comedy. Allow yourself to be in a light-hearted mood and enjoy the little things. Life is too short to be serious all the time. Just like training for a marathon, becoming more conscious takes time and effort. But the rewards are well worth it. By being more conscious, you'll experience the world in a whole new way, and it's a great way to improve your overall well-being. But why is consciousness so important? Well, being conscious allows you to make more informed decisions, have deeper connections with others, and improve your overall well-being. Let's dive into some examples. By being more aware of your thoughts and emotions, you can learn to control them, which can lead to a more focused mind and better decision-making. Imagine being able to stay calm during a stressful situation at work or home instead of reacting impulsively. Another benefit of consciousness is the ability to improve your memory and learning. By paying attention to new information and actively trying to remember it, you can improve your ability to recall that information later on. This can be especially helpful in school or on the job. And lastly, by becoming more aware of yourself and others, you can build deeper and more meaningful relationships. Imagine being fully present and listening actively to a loved one. You would be able to understand their perspective and emotions much better, leading to stronger connections. So, there you have it. Consciousness, the operating system for your brain. And just like how you regularly update your computer's operating system to keep it running smoothly, by developing your consciousness, you can lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. In conclusion, consciousness is an important aspect of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. By being more aware of yourself and your surroundings, you can make better decisions, improve your memory, and build deeper connections with others. By taking steps to develop your consciousness through mindfulness, activities that challenge your mind, and learning more about the topic, you can lead a more conscious and satisfying life. So, now you may be wondering, how can I become more conscious? Well, there are a few practical steps you can take, which we'll cover in upcoming videos. Till then, discover your thanks for watching, and remember to stay conscious, stay curious.